Hi Taurus, this is your reading for the month of February. We are going to start off by looking at the shadow side of things. What are you dealing with right now? What do you need to overcome? Then we're going to move to a different deck to look at what we need to transmute and how we go higher. Then we'll get into career, health, love, whatever else comes up. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let's get into it. Right when I tuned in, tapped into your energy, I am feeling excited. I am feeling like, I want to say the ice has thawed. So kind of feels like you have been in a state of hibernation, like deep hibernation for years is what I feel like. And I feel that over, like very recently, might even be right now, you're finally feeling like you're getting your spark back. Something has really been shifting for you. So let's see what you are overcoming at this time, what has been holding you back, what has been hiding in the shadows for you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and then we'll move from there, okay? Dream work, messages from the unconscious. Yeah, so I'm a Taurus, and I know that my dreams have been crazy over the last, especially the last 2 weeks. I'm doing this video in the middle of January, so yeah. The dream state, the dream realm has been very active. Pay attention to your dreams, write them down if you feel like it's a really significant dream. But also your dreams, like the things that you're dreaming of, imagining, aspiring for, are not, I'm hearing are knocking at your door right now. Okay? As the cat knocks at my door right now. Okay, let me open the door for her. Okay. Let's see if she'll be a good girl here with us. Are you coming? No? Okay, so the things that you have been dreaming about, desiring, wanting to manifest are knocking at your door. I'm hearing that you need to be prepared. Your number is being called, okay? Your number is being called. It's your time. Whatever has been happening during your hibernation, the ice is thawing now, and it's your turn to bloom. It's your turn. Heart love, the unconditional center. Dream work and heart love. For one or more of you, you have been desiring, manifesting love, equal partnership into your life. Somebody who loves you just as much as you love them. This is something that you will be manifesting this year for one or more of you. I'm also seeing the number 38 is significant. So some of you are 38 this year. The wounded child, healing trauma makes the world feel safer. It's really interesting because normally I feel like when I'm pulling from this card deck about the shadows, that it's things that you are working through right now. But what I'm getting for you is that these are things that you worked on during your hibernation, and it's the cycle that you're coming out of now. You've been doing a lot of subconscious work in your dreams, in your dream state, and through your heart center, I'm hearing. You have been healing a lot in the dream state and through your heart based on what has occurred in your childhood and what you needed to integrate about your childhood and about what your childhood means about you. Okay? I'm hearing specifically over the last 3 years, you have been through things that have really garnered and facilitated your confidence in increasing. Is there any more from this deck? No, we're done with this shadow deck. Yeah, it's like you're done with the shadow work. You're done with the healing. You're really ready to step into your light body, into your higher timeline is what I'm getting, okay? Let's see what the secret language of light has to say. That's what this deck is called, the secret language of light. I'm also hearing that you are someone's dream come true. So just like you are manifesting your person, the other person is also manifesting you, okay? Oh, Aries got this card as well. Awakening. Awakening. You're going through an awakening at this time. You are literally waking up from your hibernation. So interesting. For one or more of you, you're thinking about going to BC and the guidance is a yes. I know, random, but that's what I just got. Channeling. Channeling. Intuitively, like you're on fire right now. Channeling. You've been receiving so much downloads, so many new transmissions, so many ideas, whether it's when you're awake or you're asleep. Channeling. You're also a channel for others right now. For others that are seeking comfort or guidance at this time, you might find yourself just meeting a random person at a coffee shop, having a random conversation, but it turns into be something very deep, like a coffee shop, on the bus, at school. Random, like you're having really random conversations, but they are helpful for the people that you are talking to, and also giving you confidence in realizing that the things you've been through have really given you so much wisdom that now you feel confident enough to impart on others. Whew. Variance. That's a beautiful card. Variance. Yeah, see how here, like she's channeling the energy through her heart center, and then it's turning into something so beautiful, like an angel. So I feel like Taurus is really being used as a vessel at this time. And also I'm hearing as an example at this time, being used as an example of what happens when you stay loyal to your dream and stay loyal to your vision. And here we go. The next card is visualize and then let go. Visualize and let go. Yeah, and then expansion is on the bottom of the deck there. Okay, hold on. I just want to look at what variance has to say, and then we'll... Okay, so variance is the different perceptions of ego and soul. Today, you may not feel like yourself. You and your soul are looking at the same thing, but are seeing it differently. Your emotions and reactions are a combination of your thoughts and your soul's thoughts, and when they don't align, you feel wobbly. Variance is a way of explaining the wobble. When you have the same perspective as your soul, things feel right. They may seem satisfactory and easy. No limiting beliefs or patterns are triggered, but there is a feeling that all is well. Your soul will never join you in judgment, blame, or hurt because it is not the truth of you. It is not the perspective of love. How you feel reveals how aligned you are with your soul. If you are experiencing something that doesn't feel quite right, take a breath and come back to your center. You will begin to feel better, inspired to navigate your inner radar, and ready to receive your soul's transmissions. Okay, so what I'm getting is that these cards are a process. So right now you are awakening. You are thawing and coming out of your hibernation. What's happening is you're starting to channel your new ideas and your new path. Your new path is starting to become very clear to you. Over the last few years, it's felt like you're walking through murky water. You can't see anything, you can't see the way, it feels very unknown. But you're starting to channel the way, and then you're starting to decipher what is your ego and what is your soul and what's in alignment for your soul, okay? So you're starting to balance, percolate, I want to say. like you're adjusting the temperature on everything so that it matches your next step. You're visualizing where you want to go now. The path is becoming clear. The way is becoming clear, and then let go and trust that you're going to be guided there exactly as you need to be. Okay, let's use this deck here now to see what do we need to do to move towards this. We need to let go, and what else? We need to let go for Taurus for February. Take a deep breath for me. What I am hearing though is that it's not time to share your new ideas. It's things that are still forming. You're still in the expansion period here. Don't share yet. Like, unless you have a partner or somebody like really, really, really that you trust and is only going to nurture and help you cultivate your dream and your desires right now. Keep what you're doing private and on the low. Unless you're ready to do your grand opening. You know what I mean? If the idea is still forming, you just planted the seed, keep it to yourself. First card I got here is Ancestors. Ancestors. What you are, I'm hearing, what you are it's very specific. What you are reimagining in your life right now is being guided by your ancestors and the people that came before you. So that could mean one of two things. That could mean that you are embarking on a journey based off of inspiration that you've received from a grandparent, a great-grandparent. Maybe it's something they used to do and now you're continuing it. For one or more of you, you are switching from more of an academic role into a trade. So, for example, your grandfather was a bricklayer and now you're becoming a bricklayer. It's like a trade that feels older, but now you're bringing it back. Yeah, like I'm being shown my two grandparents right now. So my grandfather was a bricklayer, and then my grandmother, she's still with us, thank God, and she's been a seamstress her whole life. So it's like that's very, very rare to find a very good seamstress now. And so it's your ancestors or the people that are your elders that you're really gaining inspiration from. It might not be their specific line of work, but it can also be inspired by the work ethic and what they had to go through in order to make it, and how much easier it can be for us now. So that's another thing. Like, that's why I was saying there's two things here. It can either be that you're literally going to duplicate or replicate or reimagine something that they used to do that you're going to do now and bring it into the present, or it's that you find inspiration from their journey and use that inspiration as your motivation now. You know, how did they build a whole new life in a new place after immigrating? How did they make it in a new place with $3 in their pocket? All kinds of things, you know? So also allowing those experiences to keep things into perspective for you. When you feel like things are hard, think about how hard it was for them also. And that hard is a part of all of our journeys. It's all relative, and it's all based on our perspective. So yeah, things were hard for them at that time, but we also are experiencing our own version of hard now. Sorry if I'm talking fast. Sometimes I have to talk fast to properly get out the download or what I'm feeling is coming through, or else it can leave, you know? Divine law. Ancestors and divine law. Remembering that this is what you have, this is what you came here to do, and your ancestors know that and are here to help you through the process. And like I was saying, keeping into perspective. Keep perspective. Be mindful of the lens you're using to view the world with. Are you wearing your positive glasses today or your negative glasses today? Are you deciding to go out into the world with your rose-colored glasses or your brown-colored glasses? You know, like, is it crappy or is it beautiful and light and bright? And sometimes we really do need to be delusional in order to create the life that we want to create. The world is really feeling negative and really heavy. You have to create your own delusion. See this? Creation, and the next card is intention. You have to create your own delusion. Cover yourself in sparkles and sunshine and stars, okay? So that you can close your eyes and stay focused on what your intention is and what you are here to create, the life that you're here to build, the kingdom you're here, the legacy that you're here for, okay? Keep the bigger picture in mind. Focus your glasses. What is your perspective? So that you can keep your eye on the bigger picture, okay? And remember, it's all in divine timing and divine law. I'm supposed to use this deck next. I like to say what the decks are because when I watch card readings, I love to know the decks. This is called the Priestess of Light Oracle. This is what it looks like. I don't know, I feel like somebody's asking. I love this deck. Oh, okay, this is an interesting message. For one or more of you, you are thinking about wanting or planning or desiring having children. Your fear is around bringing children into the world at this time is around your own childhood and the things that you went through. But what Spirit wants you to know at this time, what your soul wants to get across, is that You don't need to be completely healed in order to be worthy to be a mother. It's a very specific message for somebody. It's okay to learn as we go along. And that's really what motherhood does for us is, or if you are going to become a father, but that's really what motherhood or parenthood does, is it takes you into a new level of awareness, expansion, consciousness that I always say, like, as soon as you have a child, a door is unlocked in your psyche that you didn't even know existed there. And now you have access to a whole other room of yourself, a whole other experience of self that you didn't even know existed. So basically what I'm getting is that somebody is like really worrying or scared to become a parent because of the past that they had or the childhood that they had. And you're trying to become very, very prepared, but there's really no way to prepare yourself properly for becoming a parent until you have the key to unlock that door. And then the beauty of it is that you learn as you go along. It's really an experience that you have to let go of control and really surrender to the experience and have faith and trust that you're going to be guided and you're going to figure out what to do along the way. You have to trust yourself in that. And you have to know that when a soul chooses you to be the parent, it's for a reason. They chose you as part of their life purpose, okay? Balance, stability, and standing firm. Sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. So here's the ancestors again coming through. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future, and circle of eternal joy, timeless dance of life. Grateful optimism. See how she's holding her stomach? Be optimistic about, yeah. That's like for one or more of you, you're really thinking about having babies and your soul wants you to be optimistic about that experience. Be excited about the future. Circle of eternal joy, timeless dance of life. Okay. So, hold on, let me see here. What I'm feeling is that Taurus at this time is really birthing something new into the world. This is either about you birthing a literal child or about birthing your dream into reality. Right now, you are, so when I look at this card, I see her, it's as if she's holding, I envision her as holding a door open between two realities. And I feel like she's holding the door open between the past of her ancestors. Okay, these 3 cards I feel like are going together right now. She's holding the door open between what her ancestors experienced and her past and the life that she is ready to create now. And she is standing strong in the middle of it all, stable and standing firm in order to bring forward the sacred purpose of her life, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. So in some way right now, Taurus is fortifying their ancestral legacy. You are really building a block right now of your legacy of your life. Whether it's creating something new physically, work, belief systems, healing, creative endeavors, or bringing forward new life into this world. And your ancestors are here for the whole experience. Circle of eternal joy, timelessness, and dance of life. I'm hearing that you're not the only one to have these worries. You're not the only one to have these worries. Your ancestors had all of the same worries as you in different ways. And yet, through all of their hardships, here you are. Here you are. Able to create, able to have a whole new experience that is really beautiful. It is really expansive. Okay. Let's pull some love cards here. I'm going to use this deck for the relationships. Taurus's relationships. What do they need to know for the month of February? I'm also hearing you don't need more tools. You have all the tools you need. You have all the tools you need to get started. Interesting. It says beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Oof. I want another one. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So as we prepare, Taurus, for this next part of our life and the birth of something new, what are we projecting? What can we clean up in our energetic environment? What needs to be cleaned up? What things are we projecting onto the relationships around us? How do we bring more awareness and accountability to the relationships that are most important to us? Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay, that's beautiful imagery. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I think as Taurus, we're always trying to have the finest things in life, you know? And I think that whether it's relationships, whether it's materialistic things, whether it's emotionally, physically, in terms of our body, I think that Taurus is all about luxury and comfortability. Comfortability, is that a word? And I think it's important for us to, we're very ambitious. Taurus can be very ambitious. We're always looking to have the best and the greatest things. But I think that really puts us into comparison a lot of the time and can make us very critical in nature. So I think it's really important as we step into this new part of our life, going into, you know, the new year for January, or the new astrological year in March, or the new Chinese New Year, where we go into the year of the horse in February, where we are more in a state of gratitude, more in a state of presence, rather than always trying to be in the next stage of our life. Okay? It's important to have our glasses on and make sure that our vision is clear for where we want to go. What is our bigger picture? That's always important. But I think it's important to always also have a balance between the past, the present, and the future. And that what I'm getting is, in order for us to go to the next part of our journey, to experience the expansion that we're here to have, we have to be very acutely aware and present of what's happening in the present, so that we can gather the proper lessons and tools and wisdom that we need for the next part of our journey. So what can we clean up and be better at in our current state with ourselves, and whether it's in sacred union with self or sacred union with others, that can help make our present environment even more enjoyable, even more beautiful, and even more of a fertile ground for planting new seeds and growing. Ooh, what a message. What a message. So, be present in the now in order to create the future that you want, because like I said earlier, divine law is at play. Divine law is at play means it's already done. Everything that you're desiring is on your heart for a reason, because it's already done. Your soul knows that it's arriving in your future. So if you know it's already coming, then rest assured that it's already on the way, that you are listening carefully to where you need to go, and that you can be present in the moment for the beautiful gifts and blessings that are already present in your life. Okay? If you have not liked this video, please do so. It would really help me. Please subscribe and send this to another Taurus or somebody that has Taurus placements in their chart that you think could benefit from this message. Thank you for being here with me today, and I look forward to seeing you again.